So this guy's running. He was trying to get to the car.
Which guy? Hey!
Michael, where are you, Michael?
In the front.
Michael Jackson is remembered as one of the greatest entertainers ever, but people forget how naturally funny he could be. He did not need big jokes or planned comedy. Sometimes one serious reaction, one repeated line, or one unexpected comment was enough. That quiet, playful side is what made him unintentionally hilarious because most of the time, he was just being himself.
Good fish back there. Oh, look at that one right there. Look at her, look at her. Joey. Get your buttocks to the...
Sometimes Michael did not even need to make a joke. All he had to do was repeat what someone said, and the moment became funny by itself. His timing was so simple, but it worked because he said it with that innocent Michael tone, like he was only confirming what he heard.
Oh. Oh, don't say that. That's the camera's. Oh, I'm sorry.
Then there were moments where fans could completely throw him off. During one speech, Michael was talking about imagination, but a fan's comment made him suddenly shy and speechless. He was the biggest star in the world, but in that second, he looked like someone who did not know how to handle being teased in public. That is what made it funny. Michael could control a stage in front of thousands, but one playful fan comment could still make him lose his words.
The imagination. Youthful imagination.
This moment is classic Michael. He gives someone love in the most honest way, then realizes he made the moment awkward and says it out loud. That is what makes it even funnier. He is not trying to be slick or cool. He just says what he feels, then immediately notices the room reacting.
Aaron Carter, Nick Carter, come on up here. I embarrassed him. Thank you so much. I love you. Oh, this is a happy birthday cake.
Michael could be the biggest star on earth and still act like a kid around cake. He pokes it once, then does it again, and suddenly the whole room reacts like he just started something dangerous. The funniest part is how innocent he looks while doing it. It is not some big prank. It is just Michael touching the cake and accidentally turning the whole event into chaos.
Oh, no. Yes, he did. There goes the cake. All right. If you guys say food fight, I am ducking. That's a big cake.
We love you, Mike. I love you, Mike. Hi, Michael.
Michael stuck his finger in the cake again. That's just, what's going on here?
Happy birthday to
Look what you done started now. Look at that.
Happy birthday to you.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday to Michael. Happy birthday to you.
What started as a sweet fan event suddenly turned into complete madness. The crowd starts yelling food fight, and Michael is standing there like the whole thing just became a party. He looks amused, like he knows the moment has gone off the rails and he is secretly enjoying it.
Yeah, Mike! Get him, Mike!
Food fight, Michael!
Mike! Food fight, we love you, Mike!
Happy birthday, Michael.
Aaron, get him back, dude. Don't
Happy
take
birthday,
that,
Michael.
dude.
We all love you very much.
Ow! Oh my God.
Get him back, Aaron, that's nice.
Your music has really inspired me. It's saved my life, and I just wanted to thank you so much.
Hit me, Michael. Hit me, dude. Oh, God. Oh, oh, oh.
You're the king of pop. You're the king of the world.
Mike,
Everyone all over the world loves you. There's nobody else out there like you.
you have $1 million.
Life is beautiful.
My whole life has been magic because of Michael Jackson.
Michael did not even have to answer for this moment to become funny. A reporter randomly asks if he can be Michael's personal photographer, and before Michael can even respond, the mayor jumps in with the perfect line. Saying Michael would not be answering any questions except job applications made the whole room laugh, and Michael did not even need to do anything.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Mr. Mayor.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And thank you for everything.
Can I be your personal photographer? As we said, Mr. Jackson won't answer any questions, including job applications.
This moment feels like Michael's playful side coming out in real time. 1 second, they are talking about a typewriter, and suddenly it becomes Michael Jackson endorsed and part of the hibbity-jibbity. It is the kind of random phrase that only becomes funny because Michael is involved. He could turn a normal object into a joke without even trying.
You can do it repeated. That's like the hibbity-jibbity remix.
Cool.
I invented that.
Cool. Lead typewriter.
Typewriter.
It's universal.
Universal type. It's Michael Jackson endorsed. It's like you gotta load it up and then.
Come on, Michael. Hey, you got typewriter.
I don't know. I ain't doing the typewriter.
Then there is this moment in the car where Michael is applying perfume like everything is normal. But when one of his staff members sprays a lower area, Michael's reaction makes the whole thing hilarious. It is the sudden surprise, the way he responds, and how casual the moment is. It feels like something that was never meant to be funny, which is exactly why it is.
There's a new statement, fashion statement.
Yeah, it's like,
Look at this crowd.
new fashion.
Your hand.
New fashion statement.
It's new fashion statement.
Stop. It's gonna start burning. It take me to the hospital.
You're so strong in here.
Oh my God.
Imagine how it feels. Imagine how it feels down there. It's burning over there.
No more. Oh my God.
Michael's humor could come out in the most unexpected way. After seeing the press, he casually dropped a line that caught everyone off guard.
That's an F-U-C-K.
That's the press.
F-U-C-K, the press. Michael, you're the best.
This is where Michael's kindness becomes accidentally hilarious. Chris Tucker explains that at Neverland, if you complimented something once, Michael would almost start giving it away. Chris only said he liked the TV, and Michael asked if he loved it. The next day, the TV was at his house. That is funny because Michael was not trying to make a joke. He was just that generous, and his kindness became its own comedy.
He was just nice, man. I would go to Neverland and I would say I liked something, he would give it to me. And I said, Michael, I like that big screen TV. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, do you love it? I said, I love it. Next day I go home, Michael would send the TV to my house. I said, Michael, thank you. Wow. But I was like, Michael is nice and rich.
The next story already starts in the most Michael Jackson way possible. He wants to see the show. Then finally he gets there, sits quietly, and Prince walks off stage just to play bass right in his face. The whole situation sounds too funny to be real.
You brought Michael Jackson and Prince together.
Yeah, so one time we had a show in Vegas, and Michael Jackson called. Hey, what's Michael? Okay, Mike? Yeah, so I heard you guys are doing a show tonight. Yeah, we going at 9 o'clock. Oh, rats, I gotta put the kids to sleep. So I was like, well, I'm performing with Prince later on at 12. So anyways, Michael came to see me rock with Prince. And it was a magnificent night to see. It was me, Chris Tucker, and then watching me, Chris Tucker, Michael Jackson, watching Prince rock on stage. So to make a long story short, Prince steps off the stage and plays the bass in Michael Jackson's face. Rips the freaking bass in 10 different pieces. Make a longer story shorter, Michael Jackson leaves and goes home and says, meet me in the house for breakfast. So I go to his house for breakfast, knock on the door. First words he says, why was Prince playing the bass in my face?
The funniest part is that Michael waited until breakfast to bring it up. No shouting, no dramatic reaction, just one calm question. Why was Prince playing the bass in my face? Then he makes it even funnier by calling Prince a meanie.
No, Prince, he's just being nice, you know? No, Prince, he's always been a meanie.
Michael Jackson, the biggest entertainer on earth, was apparently calling people just to prank them. That is what makes this so funny. To the public, he was mysterious and untouchable. But to people who knew him, he was also the guy who might randomly call with a silly prank. The funniest part is how innocent the joke was. It was not some clever celebrity prank. It was the kind of joke most people stopped doing as kids, and that made it even more Michael.
This Michael Jackson thing, which I found bizarre. Not just that Michael Jackson would sort of send you these bizarre prank phone calls, but that it just became a story now. And you sort of tweeted the same thing here. After 10 years of you telling the story, suddenly the world...
Yeah, I've told this story on Jay Leno, on Fallon, you know.
Why is it suddenly hot?
I don't know, but everyone that actually knows Michael knows he used to like to do this. It was just one of his things. But the other thing is, too, is...
Why you, though? I didn't understand that part. Why you? Why did he pick you?
I'm not sure. I have no idea. We never had any kind of deep and meaningful conversation, man. You know, it was a prank call. I'd be like, this, you know? And he'd be like, oh, don't worry, Russell, it's only Michael. I was like, hello, mate, how you doing, you know? And he'd go, oh, good, what are you doing? We'd have a couple of, you know, you should come and see the show or whatever, you know?
But would it be like a classic, your refrigerator's running, you better go catch it?
That kind of thing.
Sir Walter Raleigh in a can? He never got past that one?
Mr. Wall there, is Mrs. Wall's there, Rennie Wall's there. What's holding up the roof?
Lionel Richie was trying to explain how one of the most important songs ever was written, but with Michael, even a serious studio session could turn strange. Imagine trying to write a world-changing anthem and suddenly records start moving because Michael Jackson's giant snake was in the room. That alone sounds like a scene from a comedy movie.
Probably one of the magical mystery tours of life because I had to survive the... Michael has pets.
Which ones did he bring?
Oh my God, shit. So we have da 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 da. We got the whole thing. Okay, we're trying to write the melody. I mean, the words to the song. There comes a time, the whole thing. And out of the corner of my eye, I see some records falling over. Now we're both lying on the floor. The tape recorder running it back and forth. And I look over, and there is the largest snake I've ever seen in my entire life. As I am, well, in my book, I will say that I was calm.
The funniest part is Michael acting like this is completely normal. Lionel is panicking, and Michael calmly says, "There he is, Lionel. He likes you." Michael knew the snake was somewhere in the room, kept the door closed, and still sat there writing music like nothing was wrong. According to Michael, the snake was not attacking anyone. It just heard the music and wanted to meet Lionel. Somehow, with all that going on, they still wrote the song.
Sorry.
I was screaming like the last horror movie you ever saw in your whole life. I was screaming so loud, and he was trying to tell me, there he is, Lionel. He likes you. I found him. I didn't know where he was. Oh my God. And I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing? Well, what he told me was he lost the snake in his room. And he knew he was in there somewhere. That's why he kept the door closed. And because he heard us singing, he wanted to come out and meet me.
He liked you. He liked you.
He liked me. So therefore, we wrote We Are the World under that kind of pressure.
Michael was proud of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame moment, but he also made it funny without trying. When he said they were in the Hall of Fame, he wanted to hear it again, like he was enjoying how big it sounded. Then, in the middle of a major speech, he suddenly becomes the director and says he does not like the camera angle. Only Michael could turn an award speech into a camera note.
Now we are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Say that again. Yeah. Say that again. Wait, where?
What? Oh, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Whenever you call our name, I don't like that angle. I like this one.
Zack Efron thought he was just sitting at dinner. Then Kenny Ortega casually handed him the phone and said it was Michael Jackson. That alone was enough to make the moment feel unreal. Zack tried to explain that Michael was his hero, but Michael answered in the calmest way possible, saying that was nice, but to give the phone back to Kenny.
Maybe 20, 21 at the time. And we were at dinner, and somehow I got at that, was at the head of the table, and Kenny was on the other side of the table, our director, Kenny Ortega, and his phone rang, and I remember I got this look like, you want this phone call? And I was like, okay, so I came over and I was like, what's going on? He goes, it's Michael Jackson. I'm like, what? And he hands me the phone, and I was like, hello? And I heard, hi, who's this? And I was like, this is Zack Efron. I'm a massive fan, and I'm an actor, and you're like my hero, and I didn't know what to say. I was like I was just at a loss for words and rambling on. And then he said, that's really nice. Can you hand the phone back to Kenny?
Just when Zack was trying to recover, the phone rang again. Michael came back like he realized he had unfinished business, and Zack got thrown right back into panic mode. Michael did not say anything wild. He simply said he was a fan, and Zack completely fell apart. That is what makes the moment hilarious and sweet at the same time. Zack went from celebrity to fan in seconds.
And I was freaking out. Like, I just talked to Michael Jackson. He's my hero. I was tripping. And I sat back down, just a little dizzy, and then all of a sudden the phone rang again. And Kenny answered, and I saw him kind of confused across the table. And he like looked at me again. He's like, you want to get the phone? And I was like, okay. And he hands the phone to me. He goes, it's Michael Jackson again. And I was like, oh, what? Okay. And I picked up the phone. I was like, hello? And he goes, oh, this is Zack from High School Musical? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh, I love what you do. I'm a huge fan. I love what you do. And I lost it. I just lost it. I lost my balance. I think I fell over into the wall. I was like, do you know who I am? And I just started crying. I was a mess. Like, literally, I was just making a fool out of myself. I like slid down to the floor pathetically and professed how much I loved him. Said, like, you're my hero. You're the reason I do what I do. Like, thank you so much, Michael, for everything. And
LL Cool J asked the question every fan wanted to ask. How did Michael do that lean? But instead of giving a normal technical answer, Michael made up a whole story about a swami and a ritual. He said it so seriously that LL almost believed him. Then Michael hit him with, no, silly, and that is what made the moment perfect.
I had a lot of fun in the studio. It was crazy. Like, one time we was in the studio, and, I said, Mike, in The Smooth Criminal, how'd you lean forward like that? And I was sitting at the, like a baby grand piano. I'm sitting on the, on a chair, and he was like sitting up on the piano like this, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh, well, I said, how did you lean forward? He said, well, we had a swami come in, and, we did a special thing, and he did a ritual, and he leaned forward, and we all leaned forward together. I was like, really? He was like, no, silly. Mike was funny.
Then LL tells another story that sounds impossible until you remember it is Michael Jackson. LL says he had to pass gas, and Michael calmly told him to go ahead, but he did not let it end there. When LL asked for ice cream, Michael got on the phone like he was ordering dessert, then immediately told the person what LL had just done. Michael could be legendary and still be silly.
One time I said, I was sitting there, we were in his office, I said, Mike, I gotta pass gas. He said, what? He said, what? I said, Mike, I gotta fart. He said, you gotta what? I said, I have to fart. He said, well, go ahead then. I went, he went, and then, hold on, but this is when it gets funny. I love it, but this is when it gets funny. So he gets on the phone, right? I said, oh man, I would love some ice cream. He says, really? He says, okay, hold on a second. Hello? Yes. Hey, guess what LL did? He ordered some ice cream. yo, Mike was a trip. Oh.
Imagine getting a call from Michael Jackson and hanging up because the voice sounds too unbelievable. Magic Johnson thought someone was playing with him, but it really was Michael trying to reach him. The funniest part is when Jackie Jackson confirms it was real. Now Magic has to call back and apologize to his own hero for hanging up on him.
I was the biggest Jackson 5 than Michael Jackson fan, so I get a call. Magic.
I did not see the voice coming.
I want to talk to you. So I hung the phone.
You hung up?
No, I hung up. So the phone rang 2 minutes later.
This is funny.
Magic, this is Michael Jackson. I said, this is not Michael Jackson. So I hung the phone up again. So I knew Jackie Jackson very well, his brother. So his brother called me and say, Magic, that was really Michael calling you. No! Please, I'll call him back.
How did you get him back on the phone?
So I got back, and I'm apologizing for an hour. I am so sorry. I thought somebody was playing a joke on me, right?
Magic thought dinner with Michael Jackson meant he had to act classy and healthy, so he ordered grilled chicken and green beans, trying not to disappoint his hero. But then Michael's fancy covered dish opens, and it is just a bucket of KFC. Once Magic saw that, the healthy act was over. He sent his food back, moved next to Michael, and they ate fried chicken together like two regular friends.
He said, Magic, I need to see you. I got a concept I want to talk to you about. Can you be at my house? I said, of course. You know, I went crazy. So I go over to the house, and Dad called me, his chief of staff, and said, what do you like? So, you know, I'm trying to be healthy. So I said, just some grilled chicken and some green beans and stuff. So I'm trying to impress him, you know, like I'm healthy and stuff. So I get to the house. He said, come on in, we're going to go in the dining room. So we went, long table. He's down at one end, I'm down at the other end. The two guys come out with the white gloves, present my grilled chicken, green bean, put it down. They went, got his thing, lift the top, and it was a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I said, hold up! Oh, Michael Jackson, you eat Kentucky Fried Chicken? I said, I'm running down there. I picked my little thing up, told the dude, take it back in the kitchen. I'm going down there with Michael. And got me a seat right next to Michael, and we ate Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Big Boy expected Michael to be serious and mysterious, but relaxed, Michael was laughing at things Big Boy never expected. The funniest part is how amazed Michael was by normal shopping. He was asking if Big Boy could really just walk into a store, put things in a cart, and leave like a normal person. Big Boy finally had to remind him that not everyone was Michael Jackson.
He was laughing at shit I thought Michael Jackson shouldn't have been laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, bro, it was no cameras around. And I think he really enjoyed hanging with us.
Even meeting Michael felt different. He compliments the shirt, gives a soft handshake, and Big Boy is standing there trying to process that this is really Michael Jackson.
Hey, Michael, you know, this is Big Boy Mike. And I remember I was wearing a Big Boy's Neighborhood shirt. And when he stood up, he was like, oh, I love your shirt. And when he went to shake my hand, I was like, this motherfucker's hand. You know, it wasn't like,
Right.
His shake was like, yeah, motherfucker. His shake was like that. And I remember, dude, when we went to go get the picture, I remember when I said, hey, Mike, you know, can you take a picture of us, so on and so forth? And I remember I grabbed his arm. And this motherfucker's arm was like, I thought it was going to be scrawny.
Right.
Like, it's about a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Akon was so shocked by Michael's voice that his first reaction was not excitement. He just hung up. Michael had to call back and convince him.
So boom, he calls me, and Mike's like, hey, Con, how are you? I was like, hey, get the fuck out of here. So I hung up the phone.
Didn't know.
No, I hung up because I thought my attorney was just bullshitting. Like, he was a jokester too. Like, he was a jokester too. So then he calls back. He said, Con, that's Mike on the phone, bro. Like, it's really Mike. I said,
Ain't no way.
So I said, all right, Mike, is that you? Akon, is really me. I said, forget. No. When he called the third time, that's when I knew, okay, he's not joking, this is really Mike. So I picked up again, he's like, no, Akon, it's really me. I said, Mike, it's like, where are you? He said, I'm in Vegas. I said, oh, shit. So.
If you want more videos like this, hit like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.